Nicolas Cage was once one of Hollywood's highest-paid actors, earning $40 million in 2009 alone. He is known not only for his film roles, but also for his real estate collection. He owned about 15 houses and residences around the world, including two small castles in Europe. There are also 50 expensive cars, a private helicopter, and 4 yachts. Total real estate value, about $56 million. In 2007, the actor bought a historic house in San Francisco, designed by Armenian designer Haig Patigian. The 4-story Tudor-style mansion is located in the upscale neighborhood of Rush Hill, or as it is also known, Russian Hill. The house was built in 1914 during the rebuilding of the city after the earthquake. The main floor of the building has a spacious hallway with a classic staircase, living room, dining room, library, laundry room, and kitchen with dining area. The second level has 2 guest rooms, a master bedroom with 2 linen closets and a mirrored bar. Even higher are 2 additional bedrooms and a bathroom with a vaulted ceiling. And the lower level has a living room, exercise room, wine cellar, and guest room. The laconic interior of the mansion is complemented by Renaissance-style details, crystal and stained glass, carved wood elements, fireplaces, and patterned screens. But the main decoration of the house was the view of San Francisco Bay. The house, in the upscale neighborhood of Mission Hill, today sells for $10.95 million. Because Nicolas Cage is having a hard time, the IRS has upped his claims to $14 million. His ex-girlfriend and the mother of his child is being sued for $13 million. Even the investment company through which Cage bought this very real estate for his millions in royalties and has filed suit for $37 million. Realtors are crooks everywhere. Plus, millions of dollars in losses were incurred by Nicolas Cage through the fault of his investment manager, Samuel Levin. However, Cage, after accusing Levin of unprofessionalism, sued him in Los Angeles County Superior Court to get $20 million in compensation. According to documents submitted to the court, Levin engaged in a highly speculative investment in the real estate market for 7 years, using financial resources of Nicolas Cage, which against the background of the crisis led to disastrous consequences. So maybe it's not a bad thing that Cage bought up real estate maniacally without listening to anyone. At least now he has something to sell. At a bargain price, though. The value of the Bel Air mansion, also owned by Nicolas Cage, dropped from $35 million to $17.5 million when it was originally sold for approximately $15 million. Nicolas Cage's $9 million condo was sold for $7 million. A recently put up for sale mansion in Newport Beach, California, has fallen in price to $995,000. In July of this year, when they began looking for buyers for the facility, its value was $1.9 million. But the lack of proposals, Cage was forced to reduce the price. This is due, apparently, to the desire to quickly get rid of the property and get some money for it as soon as possible. Nicolas Cage's financial situation is so dire that he may yet have to sell his $8 million castle in Bath, his $12 million Rhode Island home, and his $9.49 million Las Vegas home just to make ends meet. Of course, when you're a superstar, it's to be expected that you buy villas, castles, and helicopters. But if Nicolas Cage had bought a few office buildings in downtown New York or a couple of apartment buildings in Washington, D.C., instead of just another castle, he would have been making a monthly profit, and if necessary, he could sell them quickly and at a good price. That's all. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. All for now.